Hi, hope you're having an amazing day. As you saw from the title of this video, we're going to be doing a video on my work makeup look, my everyday makeup kind of situation, and this is what the result was. If you want to see what products I use, how I use them, how many minutes it takes me to get ready in the morning, just keep on watching. But before that, don't forget, if you like Drugstore makeup, go ahead and stick around, subscribe, maybe hit the bell so you're notified whenever I upload, and if you could like the video if you like it, and the video is going to start right now. So before we go into foundation and primer, we definitely need the sunscreen. So it's always important just to have that kind of barrier of sunscreen, whether you work inside or outside. It's just really important for me and a lot of people. So don't forget to throw on your sunscreen. The one that I use is a Super Goop Mineral Matte Screen. And this one also works as a primer in a way to mattify the skin before I go in with my other face primers. So now that the sunscreen is on, I'm going to go ahead and throw on my two face primers that are in my Shop My Stash. First off, we have the Beauty Creatioms Poreless Face Primer. This is almost out of here, so I'm so excited. We might get through it today. We also have the AOA Studio blur-fection primer, which is also almost out of here. So I'm really excited to see progress in these two items because I want to get them out of my collection. Not that they're horrible, but you know, I love using up makeup. So. And what this does is just blur the skin. It's supposed to blur your pores, which I think it works rather well. Next, we're taking my foundation. This is actually in my Shop My Stash for the month of August, but I just love the texture of this foundation and just how it goes on the skin, especially for work. I love throwing this one on. Also, another product that I feel is almost out of here, and hopefully they bring this back onto their site because this is such a good foundation. But yeah, this is the UCANBE Matte Pore Long Wear Foundation, and I believe I have mine like medium or something, and I did purchase mine on Amazon. It's such a lightweight formula, but it also has coverage to it, which I really enjoy. I am using my new Paw sponge, and this is the one with the cut. I'm so excited. I love the other one. So just take about that amount just to cover up the whole face. So for concealer, I like something with a little bit of kick to it, but also something lightweight, especially for work. I just don't want something that's super dry underneath my under eyes. So I usually go for the Amuse 2-in-1 foundation and concealer, and I use mine in the shade Sand. This is such a good product, and especially for like work days, I really like it. So just go under my eyes here, and a little bit on the bridge of the nose. That's pretty much it. Especially when I'm running late, I just kind of plop it on and then blend. And I do even take it on the lid just to cancel out any like veininess that may be popping through. Just really quick and easy blending. And since I have time and I'm not going to work today, I'm gonna throw just a little bit on for a little more coverage, but usually I just leave it at 1. All right, next for face powders, I would take the LA Colors pressed powder because this was in my Shop My Stash. I don't know if it is now, I don't remember. It might be. And this is just a pressed powder in light, just really quick dusting of the under eyes to set them. And then for all over the face, I go in with the Beauty Creations pressed powder foundation, and it's just so good. It's so good. I love it. It's so easy, quick to throw on. It just kind of mattifies everything. It fixes imperfections. I use this more like a special occasion kind of powder, but honestly for work it's so easy and it just blurs everything out. I've gotten compliments on this foundation. It's just so nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw some of this over top, but this is so good. Now, it will get all over the mask because it is a foundation. Even if you go in with a really mattifying like setting spray or whatever, I feel like this one here does get all over the mask. So just keep that in mind because again, it's a foundation. So yeah, that's the only thing that I've noticed with this, but it's so worth it. It's so good. So before we go into eyes, I'm going to go ahead and use the Ccolor Glow Natural Face Palette. I actually used to rave about this and I haven't used it in a long time, so we're going to use it today. This is definitely a like product that I would go for whenever I'm going to work because it's an all-in-one palette. It does come with a mirror as well, which is really great, but you do get your kind of bronzer tone, your blush in here, and your highlight, so you have an all-in-one palette. You're not going to waste time when you're like getting ready for work, and it's just really quick and easy to throw on and go. So you do get a matte bronzer as well as a shimmer bronzer. I do go for the matte side and start sculpting. For blush, I just go ahead and mix the two in here and just kind of plop it here. And I do find like whenever I'm wearing my mask, you can see this part of my face, so I really like to concentrate it towards the back, and it's just more flattering to the face, I feel, to have it higher. For highlight, I do the same thing, just mix the two colors, throw it on. With highlight, for sure, I know you could see it when my mask is on. So I like to kind of pack it on and then diffuse it with my powder brush. And sometimes here I kind of transition. I don't know, sometimes I go into eyeshadow right away. Depends what time it is in the morning. If I'm like, is it almost time to go? I usually just throw on lips real quick before eyeshadow. I'm just going in with my LA Colors lip liner, and this one's in the shade Petal Please. Next, I'm taking the Beauty Creations Seal the Deal liquid lipstick, and this is in the shade Last Touch. It is a matte liquid lipstick, which is great because it won't get all over the mask, and it's just a really pretty color. And although nobody's gonna see it, I'm gonna see it whenever I'm like, I don't know, I just like using my makeup, so I throw on lip product even though you can't see it. Like, whatever, you know, just trying to use up makeup. And this is such a stunning shade. So just one layer should be good, and then let that dry down. Okay, for eyes, I usually go in with liner before I go in with eyeshadow, just so I can have that liner down. This is LA Colors gel eyeliner in the shade Brown. So what I do is just throw that in the waterline here. So for eyeshadow, I know for sure I always go with the AOA Studio palettes if I don't feel like using like my Shop My Stash makeup. If it's a little too colorful, whatever, I go in with this one, especially if I'm running late or if I just want something neutral on the eyes. I go in with the AOA Studio. These are called their, well, this is a Mother Earth eyeshadow palette. Really cute, really compact little trio. And this one comes with more like everyday kind of tones. And these are all matte. So if I ever do want to throw on a shimmer, I go on with their other little palette, and this one's the one in Patience. And you have all the shimmers you could need. Today I think I'm just gonna leave it matte, but these are the shimmers in this palette. So cute, and they're only $1 on Shop Miss. I think these are so worth it. So usually I just go in with 3 brushes. I use this one to buff out the crease area. I use this to pat on like a matte shade onto the lid, just to make it a little more natural and blendable. And then I use this one for the lower lash line. So 3 easy brushes just to have on the table, so I can quickly throw on a look and go. Because again, I usually give myself 30 minutes to do my makeup, and that's it. I don't want to wake up earlier to take my time. I just kind of everything on. So first of all, I'm going to take this shade here, this brown shade. I just throw it on. Nothing crazy, just a little wash of color here. All right, now that that's down, I'm going to take that deeper brown shade in the palette, and I'm going to kind of throw some out here, just a little bit. But mostly it's all gonna end up on the lower lash line. So I just go in with that shade. Now that that's on, I'm gonna take this brush, and I really like the shape of this one, and this is from Eco Tools. And I just take that cream shade. These are just so good, I love them. And you just pack it on here. And just like that, just go back with the brown a little bit to intensify it, and that's it. I'm done. Next, I would usually throw on some eyeliner, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do the brows, and this is just how it is. I just kind of bounce back and forth from product to product, trying to figure out what goes next, how much time do I have. And I like going in with the Amuse brow pencil. This is the one in my Shop My Stash. I really have been enjoying this. It's just a basic like brow pencil with a spoolie. And I believe this one's in, yeah, this one's in a dark brown. I think this color works great. And I just use this and this alone because it would take too long to use the brow gel as well. So I just line the upper and lower part of the brow and kind of fill in the back part real quick. And just spoolie. That's it. I'm done. Alright, so that's it for the brows. And I know a lot of people just go in with like brow gel. Do you, whatever works for you. Is great, like just a tinted brow gel. I know people just throw it on and go, but I do like to fill them in just so it doesn't look so off. Like for my face, I just feel like it looks off if I don't. I'm going to take the LA Colors brow gel. I have found that this keeps my brows in place all day. It just feels so, like it just looks good. Like it looks good on the brows. It looks like it actually did something, and it's actually setting them, and this is so inexpensive as well. Next, I'm going to go ahead and use the UCANBE liner. This is a Precise Definer liquid liner in the shade Brown, and these have come in handy these couple months. I love the UCANBE liquid liners. They're so pigmented, they're so easy to apply. I just love them, especially in the shade Brown. I have been loving this eyeliner. Okay, are the wings gonna come out perfect every time? No. And today we have a little bit of a situation where they came out different. Okay, I think it works, so we're just gonna keep it for now. Honestly, I don't know how to make them look similar. This one is more high. I don't know how that happened. This one is longer. So usually, so my mascara doesn't smudge all over the place, I just go ahead and set the face. So I'm going to take the Beauty Creations Tropical Setting Spray. One of my favorites. I really like the Beauty Creations formula because it does mattify the skin. It just makes it look so nice and it smells so good. If you're running late, go ahead and take your fan and fan yourself so it can sink into the skin. I love this. It feels so good. All right, now that that's on, I'm gonna take my AOA Studio lash curler. So I really wanted to talk about this product because it is so good. I remember I was looking for this product because I took it to Vegas with me and it worked so well, and I couldn't believe it. I was really shocked. For $1 this works so well. And then I came back and I used my Beauty Creations lash curler by accident for a week, and I felt like it wasn't as good, and I was a little confused because I thought I was using the same one. Turns out this one's just better. The AOA Studio lash curler just works better, kind of lifts them up higher. It's a great prep for your mascara because we're not doing lashes. So I really love this lash curler. It's only $1 and it works so well. Okay, now that we did that, I'm going to take my Colourpop Act Natural Defining Mascara. This is so good, and this is the only mascara that I found that I feel comfortable with to like walk out of here with no lashes on. They just make your lashes look really good. So this is one that I've been enjoying a lot. I just quickly do upper and lower lashes with this mascara. It's just so nice. And today I'm not going to throw on as much mascara because I'm going to throw on some lashes later for a different video, and that's a look at that. So I really like that mascara. Lastly, I wouldn't really do this on like a work day, but for today, since I'm going to film another video, I'm going to throw on some of the AOA Studio Lip Pop lip gloss, and this is in the shade City Girl. And lastly, before I like do my hair and everything for work, I take my makeup wipe and I go over the hair here, because sometimes you get foundation on your hair, you forget. So I try to make it a thing, especially because my hair is darker, to do this step because it just makes your hair look darker. It removes the foundation that may have gotten on there. All right guys, so this is my work makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Let me know what's your work makeup look. What do you use? Do you do colorful eyeshadow for work? Let me know down below. And we made it to the end. So I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed filming this for you today. Everything that I talked about on the names of the prices are going to be down below, as well as any videos that I mentioned throughout this video or videos that I uploaded last week. Don't forget I upload 3 times a week on Tuesday, Thursday, and Sundays. If you could stick around, that would be amazing. I have my Insta handle displayed on the screen. I post a lot of makeup finds. I've been doing a lot of IGTV videos, doing some unboxings, some mystery unboxings on there as well. So if you want to see all of that, go ahead and follow me on my Instagram. There it is on the screen. And it'd be so amazing if you could like and subscribe. Of course, you don't have to. You're your own person and you make your own decisions, but it wouldn't hurt to give this video a like, and I'll see you guys on the next one.